Understand the fucking movement, y'all.
Easy, Young Money, Cash Money. This is the Drop 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you know me. Listen. You know I ride for my motherfucking niggas. Most likely I'ma die with my finger on the trigger. They tell me don't get high, not to try to make a living. I tell them I'm a hustler, I rather make a killing. My eyes
It just gets so heated.
I let my bitch bag it if she's stealing, I'm a killer. I bulletproof the ride, now I feel like I'm a dealers. And fuck your hospital, Young Money, we the illest. And I ain't gonna lie when I tell you I'm the illest. My
Same street, different ends. We don't get along now, we're on the field.
Walk on! Relying on rap, but in the kitchen I'm a chemist. And when I was five, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. You looking for the line and the little intervention, and the birds don't fly without my permission.
I don't like losing, and I especially don't like losing to the tennis.
Or maybe in the ocean, swimming with the pigeons. See, my world is different, like the Wayne. And if you want trouble,
Just like on the field, off the field, we don't like each other.
ride with my motherfucking niggas. Most likely I'ma die with my finger on the trigger. I'ma grind till I get it. And tell all of my niggas that the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. And tell all of my niggas that the sky is the limit. Cause the sky is the limit. The sky's the limit. If you look high, you see that I'm gonna be in it. The sky's the limit. Buck 10 in the coupe and your bitch love it. Switching lanes faster than she switch subjects. Tell her bitch don't talk to me. And if you're talking to them niggas, don't talk for free. And I hate when the niggas say talk is cheap. Cause I'm the
Route 10 and Route 12. Just two routes for some people. But for the players on Fairbanks Street, it's a way of life.
Tempers flare. People will go all out. There's bats being thrown. People get hit by the bats. It's incredible that nobody really cares about the consequences of their actions, so long as they get to fight their rivals.
It's not like one of those games where you get up 15-0 and you throw the subs in, whatever, you take a load off. No, you keep your foot on the gas and you drive the knife even deeper. That's the kind of game it is whenever you play tennis.
It's big. Rep tennis blood. Well, tennis 12ers is heated. There's bad blood between us. Same street, different ends. We don't get along that well on the field.
Not get along well is a justified statement. For the past 3 seasons, the Tanners and the 12ers have fought out their differences on the field, both in the regular season and in the playoffs. In 2005, it was the Tanner season. They defeated the 12ers in the wildcard game and advanced to the Fairbanks Classic, in which they overtook the Roadrunners, thus becoming the first team to win official FWL championship. In 2006, fueled with last season's heartbreaking defeat, the 12ers jumped out of the gate, but stumbled during the midseason. Thus, they faced the Tanners in the wildcard series for the 2nd year in a row. There was no Tanners upset this year. Rather, the 12ers, following their new motto, "Do it for Phil," murked the Tanners and set a new FWL record for runs scored in a game. The following week, they brought the trophy back to the 12ers Tanners.
Most of the Tanners-12ers rivalry is fought out on the field. However, there's also a dark underbelly to this historic rivalry.
In order to comprehend the Tanners and 12ers on-the-field rivalry, I had to dig deeper into the roots of their age-old hate. This quest took me directly into the core of Fairbanks Street, the other side, unviewed by the public eye and ignored by the media. The street was torn between two groups of similarly aged adolescents living closely together. This division created spite amongst the two groups. This fight evolved into a violent, gang-like mentality in which each side attempted to outdo the other and control the street. The close conditions in which they lived only added fuel to the fire and made attacks amongst the cliques common and quick. By the year 2000, the Sonoma Sports Complex, then named Pegasus Park, was ready for play. The divisions and hostility that had developed off the field played a major role in the development of teams on the field. The Tenors officially became the Tenors, the Twelvers officially became the Twelvers, and an instant rivalry was born. Wiffle ball and other backyard sports had just become yet another way for the two sides to duke out their differences.
Off the field, we don't like each other. Stuff happens, things get hurt, people get hurt, things get vandalized. It's just crazy.
Tenors and 12s, we don't get along on the field or off the field, and it is a shame, you know, because there could be some good friendship bonds from back in the day.
I don't remember signing a peace treaty, so as far as I'm concerned, we're always going to be at war.
The Tenors and the Twelvers have always clashed on the field. The classic bouts between Phil Buckley and Brian Sequest, the always bickering and fighting Jimmy Gore and Dan Ford. However, these two teams have never collided on the ultimate stage, the Fairbanks Classic.
Both the Twelvers and the Tenors running away with the league, it seems that now, more than ever, the both may meet in the Fairbanks Classic.
They got one, we got one. It's time to see who's the best on the street. It's only going to happen if we go to a classic.
It'd be awesome. It'd be unreal. Tempers would definitely be flaring. I know myself. I'd be in the mood to get something started on the field, off the field.
He goes for one strikeout, I try to match him by throwing two. And when I face him when I'm batting, it's just that much more important that I take him as deep as I possibly can.
The Tenors won it in 06. The Twelvers won it in 07. Will 2008 be the first time these teams meet the ultimate stage in the Fairbanks Classic to decide who runs the street? That, only the season will tell.